I want you to think back for me. Think back to Christmas break of 2018. You come home on the last day of the first semester of school and you boot up your console. There's an update to the game you've been playing with your friends called Fortnite. You wait a little for the update to finish and then you hop on. You pick out your favorite skin, you choose your favorite pickaxe, and you hear the Christmas soundtrack blaring in the background. You hop into a solos game because none of your friends have gotten home yet, and you decide to land Tilted Towers. Even knowing there was little to no chance you could win the game, you didn't care. The experience alone was fun. You would brag to your friends about being able to do a double ramp push with walls in front, and how you could build a ramp with floors and walls protecting it. And even though you weren't the best, you didn't care, because it was fun. Now think about when the last time you played Fortnite like that was. Was it yesterday? Was it a week ago? Maybe a month or even a year? Many people stopped playing this game because of drastic changes that made the game different. I'm sure every person watching this video would love to go back a couple years and experience the game that was Chapter 1 Fortnite for the first time again. But we can't do that. In come Chapter 3, which is what I humbly believe is Fortnite's redemption. Now, I know what you're thinking. What the actual fuck am I looking at? And I don't blame you, those are Spider-Man web slingers. 2 years ago, did you ever think you could be Spider-Man in Fortnite? Yeah, me neither, but it's fun. Now hold on. Rewind for a second. Alright, now play that clip again. Yeah, you can slide now. And that's not all. Don't worry. You can also get a gun that puts you in first person, and it's kind of broken. Unlike what they did with Chapter 2 Season 1, this season they decided to delete every single gun in the game and make whole new ones. So no more pump shotgun, no more SCAR, and no more bolt action sniper. These were replaced with the striker pump shotgun, the MK7 assault rifle, and the sniper that has 3 shots. I don't know what it's called. While some people see this as a bad thing, I find it refreshing. While the loot pool only consists of a whopping 8 weapons, it's still nice to have a nice clean slate. None of these guns feel like they outshine the other except the auto shotgun, because it's ass. Every gun in the game is viable, and sometimes it's actually hard to choose what you want to use. I feel like now it's time to cover the big thing, the new map. And to put it into simple terms, I love it. It's simple, and they brought back classic POIs like Shifty Shafts and Greasy Grove, and it's rumored that they're bringing back Tilted Towers later in the season. Now, I know a lot of you have one question in mind. But are there still sweats? Well, kinda. I'd say it's drastically easier to win games because of the skill-based matchmaking, especially if you're a returning player. But as you play the game more and more, they do tend to sprinkle in a few god-tier basement dweller players, and it sucks to die to them, but at the same time, I feel like there's a way to counter everything in the game. Sweat building a 3-story mansion in front of you? Chuck some fireflies. Are you getting sniped at by the douche sitting in a bush 3 miles away? Build a wall. Someone's running away from you with the Spider-Man hands? Well, then you're fucked, but at least you're still alive. And if you play the game for long enough and climb the ladder, you get better over time. Eventually, those people you used to call sweats are bots to you. I don't go into creative and practice ever, let alone like 5 times a day. I just pub stomp to my heart's content and move on with my day. And I'd like to say I'm pretty good at the game. Now, will Fortnite ever be what it once was? I'd have to say no. I don't think anything will ever live up to the old days of Fortnite Battle Royale, Seasons 1 through 7. And honestly, that's okay. What we have now is a game that almost feels like it, and I'll take it. It's fun, and if you don't believe me, just try it for yourself. Times were simpler back then, and I think it's a good thing to learn that we'll never be that younger version of ourselves again. You can ask yourself, was it the game I miss, or the times when the game was all I had to worry about? Those times where you didn't have to constantly stress about the coming of age that is adulthood, or the exam that you have on Tuesday, or that drama that you're involved in. Nothing is ever going to feel like that again, and I don't think you should blame a game for it. what we're given right now is the closest I think it'll ever be to those golden days of Fortnite. And I say soak it in while you still can. It is in typical Epic Games fashion to go make something good and then fiddle with it until it's no longer what we once knew. So, if you want to experience this game in its current state, I advise you hurry up. I don't think anyone will ever make a game that tops those early days of Fortnite, but this is close enough that it's at least comforting. So hey, once again, if you haven't tried it, I suggest it. It's at least one night's worth of a good time, and who would want to pass that up? And if you'd be down to play with me, add me. My username's up on the screen. I hope this video has brought something to you. Whether it be a game recommendation or a good time, either way, I still had a blast making it, and I hope you at least had somewhat of an informative time watching it. So, with that being said, I hope you'll have a great Christmas, and I'll see you in the next video.